In this week's video, we're going to talk about both sizes of the Bushlore knives, and those are made by Condor. That camera on or what? Well, I am back in our woods and I am at the headwaters of one of our springs. And why am I here? Because I'm going to use this platform to make my video today. And the reason I'm using this platform is because this platform was built by some of my smaller children. And we're going to talk about something that's close to them today. And that thing is the Bushlore knives by Condor. Why would that be close to them? Because that's the knives that they like to use. So these knives are called Bushlore. They're made by a company called Condor, and they are located in El Salvador. This is the Bushlore knife, and this is the Bushlore Mini. Now, I'll give you a little bit of background. We've actually been using these knives for years. Our children are in a private scouting organization, and they are required to have a fixed blade knife for the things that they do. And as knives that are good quality, yet at the same time inexpensive, we started them out with the Bushlore Mini. It's perfect for more responsible children or even adults with smaller hands, and we'll get into the stats on that. And as they got bigger, of course, they got the actual full-size Bushlore knife. The two knives are basically identical except for size. They have your typical bushcraft style blade. The name and everything is stamped, at least on all the ones I've ever gotten. And we have, we've got like 6 or 7 of each size. There's the Mini. And I'll just show you, as an adult man, this does not fit my hand. This is the Mini. I can get 3 fingers around it, not the 4th one. But the full-size knife, as you can see, I can fully get my hand on it, no problem. As I said, the Mini works well for your more responsible type children, under adult supervision, of course, or for adults with smaller hands. Now, the stats on these knives seemed a little bit limited, what was on the website, so I got some of that, and the rest I measured with the tape measure myself. First, we're going to start with the Bushlore Mini, and the product number on that is CT2323HC. The overall length on the Mini is 6 5/16 inch. That's from the tip of the blade to the end of the handle. The blade length is 3 inches. The thickness of the handle is 3/4 of an inch. And the handle length itself is 3 5/16 of an inch long. And the weight on the Mini is 2.9 ounces. Now, for the full-size Bushlore, the product number on that is CTK23243HC. And that appears to be 9 1/8 inch long. That's from the end of the handle to the tip of the blade. The blade itself being 4 1/4 inches in length. The handle being 5/8 inch thick, and handle length 4 7/8 of an inch. 6.1 ounces is the total weight. You'll notice the knife is full tang. I did not measure the thickness of the blade, but it is thick enough to baton wood with. It's something we've done plenty of times. The overall width of the blade appears to be 1 1/8 of an inch at its thickest point. Back to the Mini, the overall width of the blade appears to be 7/8 of an inch. And of course, it is a thick blade as well. It appears to be just as thick as the full size, and it is full tang. And our children have learned to baton wood with this as well. That's what they started with. Both knives have a hole in the end of the handle with grommet in it, so you can stick a lanyard through it if you want. A little bit about the cases. Has the Condor logo on there. Has El Salvador on the back. As you can see, it's a fairly simple case. Belt loop on there. And the knife fits very well, and even has a little bit of a, you can push it in. It doesn't lock in, there's no strap to hold it, but it fits tight enough that it usually stays in. After several years, of course, this kind of case does loosen up, and so you might want to do something with that. With it being leather, you can always modify it a little bit, or you can just get a different case or make a new one, whatever. Same with the full size. It's basically the same type of case as the smaller one, and the knife fits in there very well. It gets a little tight, push it in, and it kind of locks in. But like I say, there's nothing mechanical in there to hold it. There's no strap, nothing like that. In my opinion, for the price that you pay for these knives, they're very good quality for the price. And that's why we've purchased them for our children in their scouting program, and many other people that we know have used them as well. And some other reasons are they are carbon steel, they're easier to sharpen, they're easy to take care of, they're easy for children to clean up. It's easier for them to learn how to take care of a knife with these and to learn how to sharpen them. And the cheaper price point keeps it, well, affordable. The handles are made out of walnut wood. They're riveted on there in 2 places, and they are permanently attached. Same on both knives. And the knives that I'm showing you today, these are used. These are well-used knives. So these aren't new. This is probably the nicest looking of the two because it's the newest one that we have. And this is, I don't know how old this is. As I said, we have several of each, the full size and the mini, and we've never had any of them break. We've never had a tip break or anything like that. So for us personally, these knives have been used to do some light chopping on very small trees. They've been used as general purpose camp knives, and they've been through the mill, I'll tell you. Some have been left outside overnight. They might get a little rusty if that happens too often, but clean them up and they're fine. They seem to hold an edge well enough. Yeah, what else can I say? It's a good quality knife, and if you're in the market for a good quality knife at a lower price point, the Condor Bushlore knife could be the one for you. Well, that's all that there is for today. We hope that you like the video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done that. Share the video with your friends, share it on social media, etc. Thanks, God bless you, and we'll see you on the next one. Got to get yourself a good knife, man. This here's one of them, all right? This is the big one. You need a little knife? This is the one you want here, right here. This is the one for you. Little knife, you know, for smaller hands. You know what I'm saying? Little knife. Give me just a few seconds to tell you about our website, 9diamondranch.com. We've got fresh roasted to order gourmet coffee, hickory apple barbecue sauce, mild salsa, jams of various kinds, strawberry, blueberry, seedless blackberry, apple butter. We have some outdoor products, some handmade Western hats. We sell other things on there as well, mostly handmade items. Check it out, 9diamondranch.com. Well, if you've enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and hit that like button if you haven't done so already. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We put out new videos every week, every Friday morning. And if you'd like to receive notifications when we do upload the next video, hit that notification bell. And check out our channel. We have several videos just like this one or very similar. We do various things including hiking, biking, boating, fishing, builds of various kinds, mostly outdoor activities. Some homesteading is thrown in there as well. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one.